Photography is an interesting pastime on the frontier. There are so many interesting creatures and plants to capture in the immortality of a picture. I sit up in a rather tall building, one of the many high-rises in Angel City's wealthier district. The light snowfall fell against my coat. I steadied my camera, twisting the lens so it zoomed in on the giant statue that gave the urban metropolis its name. The click of the camera as the shot was captured. A spread commotion caught my eye. Soldiers marched through the snowy streets.
What we're fighting for. A world that's not metal and smoke.
The soldiers moved towards a building bustling with activity. Security forces everywhere, surrounding the entrance, streets, rooftops, all surrounding this one high-rise. I snapped a photo of the soldiers clad in their stash white combat armor, bearing R201 assault rifles and cars. The prices of those weapons were outrageous. A cyclic arrow F of 810 rounds per minute with a very accurate 8.19mm copper-jacked tungsten penetrator. Truly, a masterpiece of design. My droning over the armaments of the soldiers were shattered by a flare of jump kits. No, 2 jump kits. Multiple IMC pilots were making their way towards the rather open plaza area near the building. I studied them, catching one of them fiddling with his sidearm, a Hammond P2016. I never quite understood why the weapon was used so much. It's nothing different from a standard .45 caliber pistol back in the main system. I always felt for a more attractive 5.7 caliber, but I guess that's just me. The city's overcast sky was broken by the thunder of the sound barrier breaking as 2 fire masses fell from grace. I was so distracted as the Titans hit the ground welcoming the pilots with their massive helping hands that I forgot to take a picture. The lumps of people surrounding the building entrance started to cry out. Their unintelligible cries all aimed at a single man as he strode down the path towards the limousine. No time to waste. I moved to the edge of the building, retrieving my longbow off my back. I clicked the bipod out and dialed the scope. Like I said, photography is an interesting pastime. The effort that goes into everything, the color, the angle, the shadows, the placement of everything captured in one single frame of a scene. It may look glamorous now, but I was about to make him as ugly as what is done. The pilot killer, as the media dubs him. He's one of those toy soldier types as Mia refers to him. He's more model than a pilot. That doesn't stop him from buying a good chunk of the female militia prisoners and having his fun cutting them to bits while he has his way with them. Marco was the one who offered me this hit. The pay was nothing to complain about, although I would have done it for free. The cries of fangirls changed to that of disgust and horror. The soldiers scattered trying to find the source of the shot. The pilots desperately scanned as they looked for the Viper trail. Nothing beats custom ammo. Even with the polymer casting, it doesn't stop me from switching out the powder. The shot left no trail. I snapped my rifle back onto the magnetic holster on my back, taking out my camera once again. I zoomed in on the scene. His head was nothing but a mist in the snow-covered stone. The sheer velocity of any round made an 8mm round do more damage than most old-school anti-material rifles. Bits of skull and gum-like pieces of brain matter was scattered all over the entrance of the building. I chuckled. Photography is as easy as marksmanship. It's all in the details.